This is me, and I found myself stranded in the middle of the ocean on a 2x2 raft, and I'm going to try and survive for 100 days. Let's get into it. Day 1 consists of grabbing various items floating towards us in the ocean. Being attacked by Bruce for the very first time. My raft. Doing some fast time gathering to craft a temporary anchor. Stone. That's a stone. Right, let's do some work. Need to grab 2 of these stones before our raft flies away. Raft. We then docked up, expanded the raft, collected all the resources the small island had to offer. Built a water purifier as we were struggling with dehydration. Day 2, much like day 1, started with collecting items from the ocean. I built a small grill to tackle our hunger and started cooking potatoes and beets we find in crates in the ocean. I spotted a small raft and paddled towards it, collecting some extra supplies. I built a research table and started to study our resources and placed our first wet brick. I continued to gather things from the ocean. Oh my, those dolphins. That's cool. I crafted a small crop box so we could start growing our own food and paddled to a small island and docked it some resources. With those resources, I made more wet bricks to eventually make into a smelter and place a medium crop box to grow watermelons and pineapples we found on a previous island. Day 3. Again, the start of the game is all about gathering as much resources as possible, leading me to craft my first net. The net passively collects items for you so there's less pressure on you trying to grab everything you see. Humpback whale. I crafted a small box as storage was becoming an issue and docked for some more resources at a small island. Potatoes and beets weren't cutting it anymore, so I spent all night of day 3 and the morning of day 4 fishing until my rod broke. Day 4, I unalived Bruce for the very first time. Yes, let's go. Got him, let's go. And without the fear of being eaten, I collected more resources from the island. I set sail and our wet bricks had dried so I could finally craft a smelter, opening us up to metal items and equipment. Bruce came back to show us he was still a threat though. Day 5, 6 and 7. We're all kind of the same, rinse and repeat. Dock at an island, get resources, hook items in the ocean, tend to the raft, making sure we've got food planted, metal smelting and water boiling. I expanded the raft with nets and added a smelter, anchor and a large crop plot, so we could grow some trees, and you guessed it, I hooked for some more items. And the morning of day 8 we found our first big island. Right, let's go and explore this island, man. So we explored the big island, grabbing all the resources we could, taking on some new hostile mobs. Oh nice. We collected some crates, visited the island trader, which we can't actually use yet because we don't have any trash cubes, because we haven't discovered the recycler yet. And we crafted our first bed so we could sleep through the night. Day 9 I collected the last resources from this island and I crafted a grass plot for some animals we would eventually rescue and put on our raft. Day 10 we set sail again, collecting floating items and things from other abandoned rafts. I've done some inventory management while our nets are passively collecting items. And I headed to a small island with the hopes of crashing into it, rotating us back round to the way we wanted to go. I may have overdone it. Oh, you are shitting me. I looted the small island until Bruce rudely interrupted me. Oh, There's a shark. And I built a big boy grill, so we could cook more items at once and also bigger items. And I replaced our nets as they weren't collecting anything due to the positioning of our raft. Day 11, we came across another big island and we killed Bruce when the predator becomes the prey. Yeah, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. So we could loot stress-free underwater. And we headed to bed, ready to explore the island on day 12. Day 12, I cheesed the boar by hopping in and out of the water, and I killed him with the last hit of my spear, which was quite clutch. Whee! I also tried to kill the big bird, but I almost died, so I dipped back to the raft. Day 13, I crafted the new water purifiers, which were way more efficient than the last, and I did what any reasonable person would do. I took the anchor up, and I tried to rotate the raft, but again, unsuccessful. Not what I wanted. Another day just grinding, smelting, boiling water, keeping fed and passively getting items through the nets. Day 14, I built a sail, no more paddling. I can use the wind to drift me either towards or away from places, and you guessed it, more resource gathering. Oh fuck, he's back! Day 15, 16 and 17, I started making this raft feel more like home. I needed to get up into the second level anyway, so I can place an antenna and a receiver to start the story missions. Day 17, I kinda went passive and fished while the nets collected more wood to expand as I didn't have enough prior. Day 18, I placed the receiver down and the 3 needed antenna so I could finally start heading towards the story mission islands. Day 19, I essentially just chilled out doing some housekeeping on the raft before approaching the story mission island. I dropped the anchor and I headed to bed, ready to explore it on day 20. Right, let's explore this place, man. Day 20, I explored this oil rig looking structure, did a bit of parkour and found an NPC at the top of the tower. I have to give it to the game, when I last played it in 2020, I don't think they had NPCs and voice actors, so hats off to them for that. A windmill. Oh, hello.
Hey, a friendly face.
Voice actors.
Wondering how I ended up here? Long story.
Give me your stuff.
Really, really long story. Anyway, nice raft. If you need any repairs done, let me know.
I then grabbed her stuff and dipped because I'm antisocial. And I now have the coordinates to the next location we need to head towards. Day 21 consisted of docking up at a new big island and killing some poisonous pufferfish so we can make some net canisters to catch some animals. Can I use an arrow underwater? Oh, I can. Makes like a hit marker noise. Oh, he died. Nice. That's a really ugly sign. Explosive goo, that's what I'm talking about. Day 22 consisted of making the net canister, returning to the island to try and take revenge on the big bird for nearly killing me, and capturing a llama for the first time. Oh, that was shit. Don't tell me that's wasted. Yeah, kidnapped. Day 23 I returned to the island, taking on the boar, which was a close encounter. Run for the water, run for the water, run for the water! Oh, I killed him. He was one shot. Ah. And finally killed the big bird. I killed him. Frank, meet your missus. By kidnapping, I mean rescuing these llamas, we could get some wool, which will eventually turn into backpacks and armour, which is pretty decent. Day 24 was quite passive, we just chilled out, tended to a raft and collected stuff from the ocean. Day 25, we actually missed the marker, so I had to change the sail to a different direction, meaning we didn't collect anything. So I kind of just monged out on the roof. Toward the end of day 25, we found our next story mission island. I spent this day looting all the resources around it before exploring it over the next few days. Now this isn't a walkthrough or a tutorial video, so I'm not going to show every single ounce of this, because I still want people to go and enjoy the game themselves. That's a hostile mob. Maybe some sort of rat? Red key. They must be above me. Bulkers. Above me. Blue key and another note. I am stressed. Got some bullets. There's a safe here. Mental note. Oh, that's a rat. Oh my god, you absolutely scared the shit out of me, brother. Green key. Oh, it's a jump scare. It's supposed to be a survival game. They got a lighter. Carjack. I don't have gas tank, electrical wires. Now I have a car jack, so I have to ascend all the way back up to the top and move that big safe out of the way. Car jack here. Ow. I've got one bomb. Get blown up. Got an engine. Going to be the coordinates. Day 28, I set sail towards a new location and I was messing around with the cooking systems in the game. I didn't realise I was trying to make a juice in a cooking pot and kept creating shit leftovers. Out of frustration, I made a juicer and started making up some beetroot shots. Note to self, next time we do a 100 days challenge, invest in a good storage system at the beginning. Day 29, I was trying to make the raft symmetrical and also reach the limit of 28 nets. This is apparently the limit for all the floating items in the water to capture everything we float past. Day 30, I kind of went AFK and just fished all day in the rain because it was pretty miserable. And in the evening, I stumbled across the big island. You know what that means. Get kidnapped. Nerd. Wow, that was really easy. Oh, mate, I am Hawkeye. That's what I thought. Day 32, we rounded it up by building up onto the second level using this neat trick where you put upside down triangles on the top of pillars. This extends the range of the floors you can place from the pillar. I can't help myself, I'm a perfectionist, and I spent day 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 and 38 in upgrading the raft. I don't know what it is about crafting and building in video games, but I can just lose myself in it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Day 39 added the finishing touches to the second level while we floated slowly towards our next island. Day 40 I did some AFK fishing to stock up on food. Day 41 I built an engine because I was fed up of going everywhere slowly. Day 42 and 43 we tended to the nets because we was collecting a lot more stuff. Day 44, I realised I drove past Balboa about 5 times and was getting frustrated. Day 45, I added an additional engine to get there quicker, and we arrived there on the morning of day 46. Oh, there's a warning sign for bears. Go back to my CSGO surfing days. Ah, I got to turn on 3 relay stations. That's cool. I may have got lost, so we came back on day 47. No way, that actually worked. I tried to kill the big mama bear, but my god, she's got a lot of health points. Are you kidding? So we came back on the morning of day 48 to finish her off. Oh, I think she's dead. Jesus Christ, taking a long time. Another relay tower. Wrench. Oh. No.
Buddy! Yeah, could you be an angel? Help me out a bit. I know you big time.
Here, what do you want?
Oh, man. I would have been a goner without you. Tip the future me. Bears are not.
Well, we rested up at the raft, and on day 49 we just completed the extra things you could do on the island. And with the new coordinates we set sail to our new destination. On day 50 we did some raft maintenance and we expanded into our biofuel generation, including raw food, so some small crop plots, and I didn't quite have enough resources to build the beehives just yet. Day 50 we tended the raft, collecting stuff from the nets and placing any excess material into the recycler, start grinding those garbage cubes. And toward the end of the day we floated into our next story mission island, which we spent the next few days here. Not go into a story mission for 20 odd days and then do 2 in like 2 days. Again, this is a 100 days video, not a tutorial video, so I'm not going to include every single ounce of this island. Kidnapped. Bro, I'm trying to catch bees, go away. That's what I thought. You big pink turkey. Mate, the pressure would crush your brain. Memory. Front part. Actually, charge a kit. Bosh. Day 53, we returned to the raft and set sail again, and day 54, we tended and maintained our raft. Day 55, we came across our new story location to explore after tending to our raft all day. And day 56, we started to explore it for the next few days. Right, let's do this. Oh, big boy rafts. Oh my god, you are a big boy raft. Generator part, nice. Alright, got the second generator part. There it is. Nice. Go. Give me some light, man. Give me some light.
Two hours later.
Bosh. Yeah, that works. And bosh. Right, let's get to the surface. Oh shit, it's now flooded. Flooding. The plantation's there. Okay. Oh, we got to the plantation then. Ah, okay. Picked up some duct tape. That requires 3 tape. Tape. Holy shit. Wild. A robot.
I am at your service.
Are you? Don't look like it. Quick rundown of Tangaroa. You need to kill these guys, take the key cards, getting access to the buildings, repair the electrics downstairs, and get access to the main tower, figure out the launch code, and bosh, that's the island complete. And there is so much loot on this island, if I showed everything I picked up, we would be here for hours. Lift, okay, we've got ground floor 8. Find out what's on floor 8. Ouch. Nice, what's this? Electrified purifier. Run over to the middle then. That's gonna take me deep underground, I reckon. 2, 1 and 0. Oh, this is the top. Emergency bridge launch. Which now? 001 13. So that's 4, and that's the number 8 for the burger symbol. Whee! It's an 8, not a fucking circle with a dot on it. Idiots. Oh, we're on top of the dome. What's happened down there then? Then we got the next coordinate. Yeah, nice.
You there! Get me out of this thing! Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Wonderful. You can count on me.
I didn't have enough wood on board, so I decided to harvest some trees from Tangaroa while I was here. And then on day 61, I set sail to our next location. However, I did come across a big island, so we're going to do our favourite thing, resource gathering. We need hella simple bait. Bro, am I tripping balls or something? So the next move is to try and find as much titanium as possible. All the late to end game items need titanium. Bro, that thing tears me. The best way you can do this is just go from big island to big island, go to the vendor, get the fishing bait, fish, sell the fish back to the vendor to get to tier 3, then exchange trash cubes for titanium. Titanium, that's what I'm talking about. Pretty much all of the late game irons use batteries rather than wood as fuel, so it was time to invest in a battery recharger. This is a different looking island. I built a second recycler just so we can double up the amount of trash cubes we're creating. And on day 67 we came across our next story mission island, Venora Point. Gosh. Electric grill. Oh, look at that. What is that thing? I'm guessing I set up the next spotlight so the jellyfish in the middle move. Another spotlight part. Hey. Hey, there we are. Guy, fucking jigsaw. No blueprint. Advanced headlight. On the load. Oh, this is cash, is it? What? All I know is that is a big old shark, and I'm not prepared for that. So I need to go rest up, figure out what I'm doing with it. Right. What the fuck? Okay, that absolutely twatted me. I think we're gonna have to make him hit these pillars. Okay. Right, okay, and then I think I'm gonna have to place the barrels in there, I'm guessing. Hey, dig face. Quick. Oh, I've got no oxygen left. Oxygen tank. Guess I have to make him hit it up here. Yeah, that's what I thought we'll see. No! That's just not cool though. Hey, big dickhead. Yeah, buddy. Well, it's a lot of raw shark. But I guess he is a big boy shark, to be fair. Wind turbine and the crane key. This now, can't I? Guessing that's going to drop. Yeah, buddy. Is there going to be an NPC in here, or have I just killed him? Advanced battery. Oh, the new code. I didn't want to commentate too much on Vanilla Point just because the gameplay spoke for itself. The Rhino Shark boss was insane. Over the next few days I rearranged the base once again while we slowly floated towards our next story mission island. But this is just ugly. Oh, I should got our storage area. Look, this is so much more compact. Oh, this is like clockwork now. Look at this. Titanium, baby. Let's go. And there's always room for a little bit of decoration. And finally. So this was essentially my life for the next few days, waiting for the trash cubes to be created, buying titanium, melting it, rinse and repeat. Day 78, I finally invested into the electric water purifier and a big old water tank. Day 79, we came across our first Arctic big island, which was pretty fun to explore. Excuse me? Are you fucking shitting me? Oh, that wasn't actually that hard to kill. Now, I want this. I'm supposed to send it? Let's find out. I actually am. Right, go on, Chief. And it was time to set sail again towards our next story mission island. I then crafted the electric grill, which is a massive upgrade from just the stock grill. Day 81, we arrived at the next story mission island and started to explore it. The wheel animation. We found these cables that we had to take out from these antennas. And we're headed towards this telescope looking thing. Holy shit. I'm guessing, look at the anchor, 8, bit 2, yeah, right, okay. So, the code is going to be bird, pufferfish, hook, raft. Hook's got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Raft is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Found some more cables, then I headed to this small Arctic looking town. Oh, Jesus. Start dragging cable. The premise of this is you need to power the small town by going from igloo to igloo, finally looping back round to the middle where the main building is. This looks like I need to explore it. This place looks like the main building. Blueprint. Advanced biofuel refiner. Then I headed to this big green beam of light in the sky because clearly that's where we need to go next. Parts of this video you will see the day counter jump forward in time, but I'm just not including my trips to and from the raft to offload loot. Buddy. Get me in. Oh, this looks mental. So exploring this building, I need to find 3 reactor rods by going through contaminated rooms in hazmat suits. The first one's quite straightforward. You've got 3 terminals with 3 chemical symbols, and there's chemical posters all around the room, so you just find the correlating number and punch it in. So 17, 37 and 61. 37. Next level. The next one's quite simple. All I need to do is spin this wheel while a bunch of hostile mobs try to kill me. Brad Roach. Fall out. This is nuts. I don't know if you can see properly, but these mobs do not like ranged attacks and will brace themselves when you try and shoot an arrow at them. Right, that's open. Grab these because I need my arrows. Ow! Hey, look at that. Oh, more lasers. The next one's a sort of laser maze where you have to use mirrors to bounce the laser to try and destroy the control panel. This is super cut. This took me probably about 40 minutes. Yeah, let's go. And with the 3 control rods, I can finally put them back into the terminal at the start. 3 control. And of course this wouldn't be a good plot unless there was a contingency, so now I have to manually go down and turn the wheels myself in the main reactor. Let's kill all these rat roaches first. Nice. And finally we finish exploring this building by finding the new code, blueprints and some supplies, and of course a random NPC. That's good animation. And now we've shut down the reactor, this other room which was contaminated is now clear, so we can go and loot that as well. Then headed back to the raft, picked up the anchor and started to set sail to our last location. And in good raft nature, while we was travelling to that new location, we did some inventory management, collected supplies from our nets, and I expanded our tree farm because I was running out of wood very quickly. And land ahoy, our final location, Utopia. Utopia has a bunch of puzzles you need to complete, and the first one being find this map, and then you need to dig up the code for the door in these exact locations. Bosh, part 2. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, he's got a rocket. Blueprint. Big harpoon for up top. Big backpack. How do I make that? And introducing our final hostile mob of the game, which is the hyenas. They've got a similar attack pattern to the bears, but they do drag you away if they do bite you. Oh, they're not that hard to kill. Our second puzzle for this island is to drag some electrical cables to connect the generator to the water pump. Stacking boxes and using them to jump on is kind of a theme for this island, so expect to see that quite a bit. That's the first. Oh, I can do that, you. So now the water pump's on, the water goes to these circular puzzles. I found out very quickly if you just align the input and the output on the outside big ring, it makes rotating the two inner circles easier because the input and the output is already figured out. Gosh. Oh, I've done it. Nice. Oh, this flows to the top. Carbon dioxide canister. Now with the carbon dioxide canister and the harpoon, we can then shoot the zip line across and finally get the entrance key. Nice. Finding the second key just outside of this prison type thing where Olaf, the big bad villain, is keeping a bunch of rafters hostage because he believes they've ruined these high-rise apartments. So once you go up the elevator, you're presented with this rickety looking bamboo structure with a parkour puzzle and what appears to be some sort of zip line to carry a cogwheel to repair something later on down the line.
Say this once. Leave on your raft. Leave Utopia to me. Or else the forward scouts end with you.
That's Olaf, he's a bit of a nerd. We're next presented with a bunch of weight-related puzzles where we have to balance the cog with sandbags on the other side to reach a certain height so we can progress to the next part. And the walk. Put the two. But that's where it's supposed to be. Gosh. Oh, I've got another one of these puzzles. Should match the weight. Progressing through those two puzzles, we finally have the cogwheel to put into the elevator and head up and face Olaf. Oh my god. As you can see, I can't shoot him, so the theme of this island is stack a bunch of boxes and get up to him. Olaf runs off like a little girl, so you chase him. You drop this ladder, it's a shortcut back to the start, so you can drop some stuff off of your raft. Now I wasted a bunch of arrows, and I didn't realise that the hyenas just respawn once you kill them. So once you figure that out, I was just doing some sort of CSGO surfing type thing where I'm running around jumping with boxes to stack to get to the next level. Spoiler alert, the next part is the final boss of Raft. Again, we chase Olaf down and he runs away and hides behind a hyena. This time it's called the Alpha, a radioactive poison big boy of a hyena. We dip back to the raft and we geared up for the fight. That is a big hyena. 41 metal arrows, 36 stone arrows. I've got 2 machetes, that one's about to break, 2 bows and a metal spear. Plus some buff drinks, whatever that is, and some healing salves. We can beat this guy. Go, let's do it. So the Alpha fight is actually relatively easy. He's got the same sort of attack patterns as the normal hyena, with 3 bonus attacks, including a rock throw, a charge, and a jump towards you. The best way you can fight this guy is walk backwards and stab him in the face with a spear. Okay. Ow. That acid lasts for ages, man. Oh, he's full of fucking rock. Now. What's happening? I just dropped my spear. Oh, he's actually telling him what to do. Ow. Oh, I killed him. Oh, wow, for his head though, look at that, looks savage. And finally, we ascended up the elevator to confront Olaf for the very last time. No, don't fall out the window. And finally, we got the master key so we can set the rafters free.
I'll burn this place to the ground!
Do what you want, mate. I don't care about my raft and that's it. And we were the hero of Utopia and we set all the prisoners free. Ooh, a cutscene. I'll let this play. Wow, we've finally done it, man. Day 92.
These idiots won't get anything done. They'll starve soon, and so will you.
Oh, no, I won't. We spent our tokens in the vending machine getting some cosmetic items that we can decorate our raft with. And just like that, the story's completed. So I set sail for the last 8 days of this 100 days challenge. 93 days. This game is wicked, man, and I can't stress it enough. And I made it a bonus goal just to craft some endgame items that I wasn't able to craft before Utopia. Day 94, we reinforced the raft and added some fortifications at certain points, just to ensure Bruce doesn't attack this location. We then upgraded our farm to make it more efficient with the upgraded small crop plots. Day 95 and 96 we just focused on getting more supplies so we can craft some of those endgame items that we wanted to make. We started by creating all of the titanium tools because they just look badass. Look at that fucking bad boy. Chow. How can I throw this thing? I also built a trophy wall for all of the big bad enemies that we killed along our 100 days. On day 97 I killed Bruce for the very final time of this run here. I mean, full circle, right? And we finally docked at our last big island of the run just to get enough titanium for the last things we wanted to craft, including the electric smelter and the wind turbine. And we curled up into bed for our very last time. So that is 100 days in Raft completed. And I finally just wanted to give a bit of a tour around the rafts because it's come a long way from being 4 planks of wood in the middle of the ocean. So we'll start downstairs and we've got our collection nets which are 28 wide. The reason they're 28 wide is because that's the max distance to collect items in one direction. We've then got our 2 engines which are piped into our fuel tank on the top deck. We've got our automatic electric water purifier and water tanks next to our new and improved tree farm which grows 6 trees at a time. And then we've got our storage area. This is probably the most convenient way to store items and I should have done it off the start because my storage was messy to begin with. And then we've got our recyclers. We've got our sail, our anchor and our engine controls, and then we go up to the top deck. We've got our receiver which is attached to our 3 antennas which tells us where we are and where we're going. We've got our new and improved electronic smelter which smelts 3 things all at once. Our automatic battery recharger with the power of the wind. We've then got our little bed, our research table. We've got our farm with our 2 llamas, goat and a chicken. We've got our storage for our meats and our cooked meats, our electric cooker, cooking pot, juicer, all of our veggies that we want to chuck in the juicer. So then you come to our biofuel area. This was used to charge our batteries. With honey and beets we would make our biofuel and fill up the tank, which would then be pumped into the battery recharger and the 2 engines downstairs. And then you come back and we've got our trophy wall. It's quite basic, but we've got all of our big enemies in the game. And we've got our farm back here which is crafting all of our beets for our fuel, which is automatically watered, and we've got our 12 flowers to create honey every so often. And finally, the thing I'm probably most proud of is the big bull shark trophy. That thing is gangster. If you have enjoyed this video, please let me know down below. It has taken me about 2 months to create. Let me know what you think down below. Sub, flick on the notification bell just to get told every time I post. But most importantly, take it easy out there. Peace.